Hello, Storm by Faith. Hey, when everybody gets in the building, I'm priming this canvas right now. I gotta get me some more canvases for my painting class. But I go through a lot of canvases a day. More people come in the building. Wait and see when my mods come in the building as well. And I'll be telling you all about the upcoming, upcoming, upcoming painting class I'll be teaching next Tuesday night. Then I added something new on top of that. Okay, we got 3 in the building. Okay. Come on in and hit that thumbs up for me. Have I heard it yet? No. Who won the painting? Have you had it yet? No, Storm by Faith. Not yet, but on my painting class thing, um I will tell who wins. I think God's girl will help me that night. I'm waiting for some of my mods to come in the building. I just over I just was over at Pink Motivations channel. So I told Pink I was going to go live. I'm pretty sure I'll put seeing Pink and them in here. Now we got 4 people in the building. This probably is going to be a Pink raid. Yep. Okay. Now, there we go. This is like a primer I'm just putting on here. And then usually I just go over and over and over, over and over and over as I work it, work the, I go, hey, there we go. Hey, soul. Yes, hello. Ah, hello, my friend. 6 kids and a cup of coffee. You like to come up? Drop the link. Hey, Lisa and Wheels, would you like to come up? I dropped my link. And anybody likes to come up, just let me know because they'll let me know about the guests in the building. Hit the thumbs up for me. I really appreciate it. I'm trying to get to 1K. Hey, guys, girl, did you check that link for me, guys, girl, and make sure it's Pink? Would you like to come up? Can somebody check that link for me? Make sure. I think it's hey Heather. Would you like to come up too? Yes, I'm going to be doing Anybody can come up, just let me know. Hey, Crystal, how you doing? Okay. God's girl, are you in the building? Yes. Okay. God's girl just put the link in, so anybody can come up. Look for the link below. God's girl just put it in there. Heather, if you'd like to come up, or Pink. Yeah, y'all can come up if you like. God's girl had put the link into the chat. I fixed the link. Okay, thanks, God's girl. Yeah, God's girl had dropped the link, and anybody can come up. Yeah, there we go. Oh, it's my friend.
Hi!
Hey, my friend.
Hey everybody! You know I just had to come up here just for a few minutes because Mark is my YouTube husband. Yes, guys, and y'all already know I'm hungry. Y'all know I'm hungry, right? Y'all already know it's time for my dinner. Yeah, so I just had to come up here and give y'all some love over here in Mark's chat
It's
already.
time. It's
Yeah,
time. It's time for my dinner. It's time for my dinner.
it's
You
time for
got
my dinner. It's time for my dinner. Yes, it's time for my dinner. Yes. Mimsy,
okay.
just left your house. Yes, you got a whole garden over there, girl. You not playing? A whole garden. Yes. Thank you guys for coming. You guys are so amazing. Thank you for coming, hanging out with Mark. Yes. So Lisa's Hall, Gigi, please make a note that we're gonna play Lisa's Hall video tomorrow. Yes, I eat dinner late. I know. I got to figure it out. I'm trying to figure out how not to eat it so late. Yes. But if I eat dinner before I come live, then I'm not as bubbly because I'm full. So I stop eating dinner until after the live. That's why I eat so late. Yeah, because if I come up here full, then I can't holler and scream and act up. I'd be like, oh, just yeah. So anyway, thank you. You like this one, baby girl? Let me tell you. Let me tell you. This had come from Amazon. It was $10, and they didn't give me the option to pick the color, so I just got whatever color they had, whatever color the little lady had on, and so. But actually, I really like it. I really really like it, and I'm gonna try to find a better color. That's your favorite one. That puff, that afro. My daughter said, "Mama, please throw it away." I said, "Okay, okay, okay, okay."
Okay.
$10. Yes.
Well, Pink is in here. Storm by Faith had asked me who won the painting contest. And I said, she said, not yet. So I got Pink up here. I decided to do the painting giveaway next Tuesday night during the painting class. And I already have one person that's already interested in the painting. And so if that person wins, I'm going to show you all a painting I did for this person. Okay, it's this one right here. Can y'all see that? I'm trying to hold
Oh,
it as
that's
best
beautiful.
as I can. All right, so whoever wins that, because I'm gonna tell y'all what. Okay, I have made 600, and since I made 600, now I'm pushing to get 1K. Probably by summertime, hopefully.
That's right.
But right
That's
now
right.
I'm at 600, so that's why I'm doing the giveaway. Ain't that cool? And Pink Motivation is always I'm always thinking she can send we can send that money in a chat song too. If God's girl put that uh song up there and I would add it to the stream. We got money in chat. I love that song. Pink, I you're welcome to you're welcome to have put that money in chat song on my stream.
Okay, what did they put? I missed that. What they put in the stream?
I mean, you're welcome to do that money in chat that we did. But I showed that to my sister. My sister loved it.
You showed her?
Yes, ma'am.
What
Yep.
did she say?
If God's girl would run that link again, that was
Gigi, can you please come and do it?
it's more we will get you there. Oh, Lucian Wilson will get you there.
That's
Was it one
right. That's right. That's
It's right.
right.
My YouTube family.
That's right. Yeah, exactly.
Uh-oh, when things don't have money in the chat.
Yeah.
Oh, and forgot to do something. Hey, oh, we got money.
What? Uh-oh. We got money. Yes! We got money. Yes! What? We got money. Come on. Ah! We got money. Yes! What? We got money in the chat. What? What? Yes! What? Ah! We got a super chat. A super duper chat. Yes! What? Ah! Money. Hey! What? Money in the chat. Money in the chat. We got money. Ah! We got money. Yes! Ah! We got a super duper chat. Yes! What? A super duper. Ah! We got a super. Come on, Mark. Ah! We got the super. Yes! Come on. Ah! We got money in the chat. Money in the chat. What? A super duper chat. Yes! Money. Ah! We got money. Yes, Mark. Come on. Ah! We got money in the chat. What? Money. Ah! We got hey a super duper chat. Yes. Ah. What? We got money. Hey, come on now. We got money. What? We got money. Hey. Ah. Hey. What? We got money in the chat. What? Money in the chat. We got money. Yes. Come on, Mark. We got money. Yes, Mark. Amen. We got money in the chat. What? Yes, guys. I love it. Thank you, Gigi. I love it.
Let's see, we have Tim in the building.
Big Tim is in the building. Yes. Thank you, Gigi, for playing that. So your sister-in-law liked it, Mark?
She sure did.
Oh, I'm glad.
Hey,
I'm
Miss
glad.
Garden, welcome in.
Yeah.
You saw where I have, huh? Misty Garden, would you like to come up? Link's been dropped by one of my mods.
One of his mods. Mark ain't playing with y'all. Yeah. Big Tim is in the building. Good to see you. Okay, they want to know how do they get into the giveaway, Mark?
Queen 2019, honey. Hello. Oh, Bonnie. Hey, Bonnie.
How do they enter to get the you gonna just do a giveaway on the 9th, right?
Right.
So you have to be in the chat. He's gonna do a giveaway. That's how we're gonna get it.
Hey, Big Tim, would you like to come up? If you want to, you fine.
You guys are so awesome.
I'm fixing to.
Okay, Mimsy says she getting ready to leave.
Oh, that's okay.
You guys are so amazing. Bonnie! Yes, yes.
We
All
gonna have
right.
fun that night.
I'm gonna get down off the panel.
Okay.
Love you, Mark. You know,
Love you too.
I gotta go find us some food so I can eat.
Okay.
I'm gonna be in the chat. All right.
Can somebody run my playlist for me?
Oh yes, we're gonna run that playlist.
I'm
Yes,
sounding
Mark.
like y'all.
We're not playing. We everybody gonna be running Mark's playlist. Thank you guys. All right.
Thumbs up, guys.
Down at the chat, guys. I love you. I'm going and warm my food. I don't have to cook tonight. I just have to warm it up. And Lisa and Will, please, y'all, don't forget we are playing y'all video tomorrow and whoever else videos that we have to play for the 555 challenge. And if anybody have videos that I don't know about, let me know. Lisa and Will said she's gonna run it for you tomorrow, Mark.
Okay, thank you.
Awesome. You guys are amazing. Bonnie! All right, guys, I gotta go eat. I love you. I'll be in the chat. All right. Thank
Okay.
you. I love y'all. Love you, Mark.
Love you too, my friend. Okay. All right. Hello, Miss M. Mark, when I'm out of surgery. Uh-oh, you had surgery done, Miss M? Oh, I have to pray for you. Mark, you should make a playlist about every 10 videos. Yeah, I probably have a lot of videos up. Okay, now we have a nice, good blue sky. Nice, good blue sky. Now we're going to put some water in this one, right about here. I'm going to use this angle brush to do that. There. There's the angle brush. Yes, like that. Now, I have to tell you guys that I did a 3-hour live stream just the other day. Just the other day, I did a 3-hour live stream. Woo-wee, was that fun to do a 3-hour live stream? Oh me, that was fun to do a 3-hour live stream. Woo-wee. Oh me. Yes, that was fun to do a 3-hour live stream. Would I do it again? Probably so. Probably so. I probably would do a 3-hour live stream, possibly up to 4. Not done. I will find one crystal. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay, now let's get on to doing some bushes. I'll wash this brush out. We got 13 amazing people in the building. Thumbs up, guys. Thumbs up the host. Okay, now we're going to do, let's see here. We're going to do some bushes. Okay, let's do some bushes. Okay. Now we're gonna do some bushes. Okay, so let's see. We'll do some bushes. We'll do some bushes. And now we're going to just work up towards the top, work from the bottom, push up with your brush. Y'all probably saw the title for the stream where it says celebrate. Well, let me tell you guys, I happen to be a great uncle, and I find out that my niece had a little baby boy. After my niece had a little baby boy, just born today, and he weighs 9 pounds and 10 ounces. So anyway, yeah, I just want to let you guys know that I am a great uncle now. Yes, I'm very excited about it too. I've always been a uncle, but never a great uncle. Wow, and that just made my day today, knowing that I have a great little nephew. Yeah, 9 pounds and 10 ounces. Woo! Congratulations, Mark. Oh, yeah, thanks, Bonnie. Yep. Yeah, he's still at the hospital, but he's gonna be okay. He's gonna be okay. You okay. Trying to find my oh wow. Yep. That's a big that's a big baby. Or first baby. Yeah. Yep. Yep, Heather. Yeah. Yes, you're right. That is a big baby. Oh wait. I just found that out too today. But I've been knowing the baby was coming, but his due date was back on February the 16th. So he was a little bit late, but it's okay though. It's okay. We'll blend those bushes in a minute. Now we're gonna put some bushes right here. Put some bushes because there's a cabin right there. So we're gonna put some bushes right about right there. Yeah. Let's see here. Yep. Mm. All right, song and creation. What are you working on? Are you working on anything? You're welcome to come up if you like. Just scroll back up to the top, guys. You'll put the link in. If you like to come up, you can. So let me know at the bottom about guests. I'm gonna do everything I can to get that video next Tuesday night to go viral. Ooh-wee. That will be fun. Yeah, so that'd be going to be real fun when I can. Okay, you too, guys, girl. Thanks for coming in. Okay, guys, girl, put the link right at the bottom, right down there. So, and then y'all can come up if you like to. I don't mind to have a panel up at night. Okay, we're gonna fix these bushes this in a minute. This is a 11 by 14 canvas I've done. Well, actually, I brought this canvas. So, okay, I'm gonna show you guys how I'll make an evergreen tree by using a Gilbert brush. Let me wash this brush. Okay, wash that brush out with a little bit of Otis thinner. Okay, now let's see here. Yep, anybody doing any crocheting or something like that, just get on to that link and come on up. Crocheting or well, come on up. Okay, now I'm gonna put a evergreen tree in here, but I'm gonna show you how I'm doing the evergreen tree. I'm gonna start with using this little silver brush. We'll get a little bit of green paint onto it. I'm gonna turn my hand, and then we're gonna go from side to side like you make them with Z's. Yep, just like that. See? So there. Turn my hand again like that, and then I'm gonna hold the brush. I have a little bit of black mixed in with this green. I'll go back up and fix that just in a minute. See? I can find my other brush. Ooh, I hope I didn't throw that brush away. I don't know where it went to. Oh well. Yeah, I think I found it, guys. Okay. Co-host, oh, me. Mark, these are co-hosts. Yeah, I do need a co-host. You want like to be my co-host? Hey, let me know in the chat if anyone y'all like to be my co-host. Like to be my co-host. Y'all can come up and join me, be my co-host and join in with me. Okay, let's see here. Oh, working on that tree. That's what I'm doing, working on this tree, okay? And now I'm doing a tree with a filbert brush. Okay, I'm gonna put some leaves out. When you do a evergreen tree, oh, here we go. I got a co-host, maybe. Who is Bonnie? And we'll add Bonnie to the stream, y'all. Hey, Bonnie.
Hi, Mark.
Hey,
Hi, everybody.
I'm doing good. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm making a baby bonnet.
I had pink up here just a second ago.
I did, Lisa. I made a milk carton too. But I haven't been in this craft room in a month. Mark? Hello? Where'd Mark go? Am I still on here? I hope I'm not the only person here. Where's Mark? Oh, okay. I don't know where he went, but he better come back. Oh, he'll be back. So, yeah, I got the flu. Then my car got totaled. Then I had to find a new car. And in the middle of finding a new car, I got that flu. And then Olivia is on the phone with my mother. My mother sent over all this medicine. And Olivia kept coming into my room, waking me up, going, "Can you smell this? Can you smell this?" Putting stuff in my face. I'm like, "I'm really going to hit you." And taking my temperature and stuff. I said, "Can you just get out of here? I'm trying to sleep." I slept for 4 days. Okay, Mr. Motivation, you left me alone. She wanted to make sure I can smell stuff. And then when I smelt it, it would make me sick. So I'm like, ew. But I haven't been in here in a while. I joined an Easter collab. So March 28th, we're going to put up videos. And Olivia she was going nuts. You know, her father died of the COVID June 13th. Oh, I know, the Bonnie show. Oh my God. To Crafty Day. I'm not going to go to Crafty Day. Oh, thank you. No, I'm not going to Crafty Day. Sometimes you just got to cut ties with certain people who are toxic.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Something happened to my internet just a minute ago. Sorry.
They said you'd be back. I'm like, they're like, "It's the Bonnie show." I'm like, "Mark, better get back here." I held down
I was
the
trying. Something wrong with the internet. I think I got somebody else on in them.
Thank you.
It's you. Okay. I think it was just you. I thought I saw somebody else coming into the chat.
No, just me.
I don't know what that happened.
This is a poncho.
Poncho? Wow, I like the poncho.
Yeah, it's it snaps right here.
Mm-hmm.
And the arms snap together to make the holes. And then it just goes over like this with pockets. And there's my pajamas. No, Lisa, no toxic. No toxic. Thank you. I miss my Anna Banana, though. I do.
Yeah, I had a. You probably saw the title when I was doing this. I'm doing this stream. So I just find out that I'm a great uncle, and I found it out today.
Yes. Get that
And
mark and send it to me.
I already got the picture of him on my cell
Yes,
phone.
we do.
Oh yes, ma'am. He has to stay at the hospital for probably a few nights to make sure he's okay.
Yeah, they usually keep you overnight and then let you go home.
Yeah. It's, he was supposed to
Thank you.
do. He was due February the 16th, but then he was late.
Oh, that's when you guys is that was your paint night, but then all hell broke
Right.
loose everywhere.
Yes, ma'am. When we had that winter storm, it knocked my electricity out.
Yep.
And
I
then
miss
my
you, Brenda. Me and
okay.
Lisa are gonna do lives.
I like doing live. It
Buenas
helps with the
noches.
numbers.
Adios, amiga.
Yeah, that doing lives now. I started doing lives myself because it helps with my numbers.
Oh yeah.
So I started doing myself too.
It's
It's
midnight. Oh.
here.
Yeah, me and Lisa are gonna do craft lives with Lorene.
I can get
But
my cell phone and show y'all that baby.
okay, good. I want to see the baby. Big hunk
What?
of baby.
He weighs 9 pounds and 10 ounces.
Holy moly, I'm glad it's her having that baby and not me.
What my niece did.
But you know what? My
Oh,
mother-in-law had 6 kids.
oh
And
my.
the
Big.
bigger the baby, the easier the birth was.
Okay, here he is.
Oh my goodness.
He's big.
He's a big baby.
Yes, ma'am, he is.
I'm not sick. When my sinuses drip, it makes me cough.
Oh, I don't have that. I know that's right.
That
That's
baby's
good.
huge.
Yes, ma'am, he is.
I'm gonna grab my water.
Okay, I'll be here. A bit more.
I forgot I love my craft room.
Yeah.
Oh, I made this shaker too.
Thank you. Oh wow.
It's a KitchenAid.
Mm.
I made it a week ago. Oh, and I finished all of my cookies and stuff. Want to see my market, Mark?
Sure. Sure.
This is my market stand that I made.
Oh wow.
And then in this market stand,
Mm-hmm.
you got Pop-Tarts. Pop-Tarts and cookies.
About that.
And I made all these flowers to go in it.
Oh, those are cute. I like
And
those.
you know how you make these? You take pieces of what is foam? You take pieces of foam and then I put them on my hair straightener, like right there, and it curls them.
Wow.
It curls them up. And then you put the flower in the middle. But there's a bunch of them.
Lisa and Willis,
What?
Lisa and Willis said, it's so pretty, Bonnie.
Thank you. And then I made heart cookies.
Mhm.
And then I made a watermelon.
Boy, that watermelon looks good.
Yeah, there's 2 of them. Oh, I hate this cough. And I made tomatoes.
Tomatoes. Red tomatoes.
Yeah. And that is the market stand. Get your Pop-Tarts and your cookies here. And I just filled this all up. Thank you. Yeah, so that's my market stand. I made that for Trina. And then I made a donut. But these donuts are hard. To make this donut is hard because first this is all glue from the glue gun. First you put the glue around it a little bit, and then you've got to take something, a pencil or whatever, and stuff the filler in there. And it's hard.
Hard.
So I only made one. But I need ideas. I got to make spring and Easter stuff for the collab that I'm in. Thank you. So I'm thinking about turning these. Shakers are easy because you got these 2 pieces. These dies, you cut this out and it's the bunny. No. Yeah, no, then this will give you the I'm going to see what it does. Hold on.
Okay.
We'll just cut it out and see what it looks like. Oh, yeah, this is it. Okay. This is it cut out, but you don't use this piece. You cut the bunny out and you use this piece and it makes a solid piece. And then you see what's inside here? You cut that out and that'll go on top. And then you take foam and you use this to cut the foam out, and it goes over it. You glue it around, and then you put the stuff in it, and then it's a shaker. Patty, Life with Patty and Kathy. She asked who's doing the collab. See, you cut that out. I'll show you how to make it.
Okay.
Oh, shoot. I screwed that up. Okay, you take your bunny like this,
Mm-hmm.
and then you take a piece of foam. Okay, then you take a foam. And this foam is nice. It cuts like butter. But you got to cut the right bunny. I did a different bunny. Okay, wait. I did the wrong bunny. Mark, I saw a commercial with your friend on it today. I thought about you.
You did?
Yeah, with what's his name?
Can't think.
Who's the guy, the painter guy?
Oh, Bob Ross.
Yeah, Bob Ross. I saw him in a commercial today and I said, oh, there's Mr. Motivation.
Yep. Yep, I learned
Okay,
a lot
there it
by
is.
watching him.
What I was like, that's him.
Yep. Yeah, I seen him on another
See what?
I saw Bob Ross on another channel.
Really?
He's really, really good.
Yeah. But this is what you do. You take your piece of foam,
Mm-hmm.
you're gonna glue it to your bunny, and then it's gonna make a little well, like see the
Mhm.
well. Then we're
Mhm.
gonna put sequins in there. Let me glue it first.
Okay. There's some grass.
Your paintings are amazing.
Thank you.
You paint that like it's nothing. My Olivia can paint really good.
I think that's what I heard, or I think That's what I heard on Mimi's uh live chat.
Oh yeah.
I think he was on Mimi's live chat. I think that's when I heard it
Yeah,
from him.
a long time ago.
Yeah.
Okay. So you get all the glue on it. There. It's all glued.
Oh, yeah. Hey, 96 girl. Yes, how
What?
you doing tonight? 96 girl is in the chat.
Oh, hi. How are you? And then you really have to let it sit. The secret is let this baby dry because
Mhm.
if you put your sequins in there and it's still wet, they're going to stick to it.
A Heart Song Creation.
Hi. Oh, 96 gal just got off work, Mark.
Uh,
I'll be right back.
okay. Heart Song and Creation, would you like to come up? I think God's Girl put the link in. Let's scroll back up to the top and find it. Should be in the chat. Oh, going down the chat again. See.
I was burning up.
Mm. Thanks, Soul Stitch.
Soul Stitch.
That's our Home Pink Motivation channel tonight.
Yes, you do. Yes.
Okay.
You take a piece of acetate and you cut it. That's just my plates. They always sound like they're breaking. They're not.
Hey, how you doing? Welcome in. Yes. She's crap. Oh well. She's crap. Are you
Hi,
new? Are
Libby.
you new to me?
Yeah,
If you
this
do,
is
press that red button for me, please. If you're new to me, just press that red button, turn it gray for me. Thumbs up. Mazda.
okay. You're going to take this piece after
Mm-hmm.
you put your sequence in,
Mm-hmm.
and then you glue that piece over it. And then Oh, that doesn't look bad. I got a yellow. And then you put the border over that and it covers up the ends.
Oh, well.
Yeah, but I don't have the shaker stuff in the middle. I don't think the yellow looks bad with the blue.
Mm-mm.
But I don't know. Do you think I should put some eyes and a mouth on it before I put the...
Oh, I think he looks kind of cute. Where
Yeah,
he, where he
like
is. Yeah.
I didn't make jewelry boxes, but I made this box. I made that box. And I make these memory decks boxes. You put memory decks cards in it, and that's my signature bag topper. It's a unicorn.
Yeah.
Oh, you got to see this because most people seen this, but I don't think you've seen this, Crystal. I made a camper. And a truck. And these boxes in the back. A lot of stuff I made and I sent it out to my daughter. And I made this caddy. And these are little pockets inside. Boxes. This is filled with rosettes. But this stuff is old. Here's my drive-through. Did you ever see this, Mark?
I don't think I have.
I made
Wow,
a drive-through.
Drive through.
Yeah.
Oh, wow,
You drive
that's
through
nice.
and get your
Mm-hmm.
coffee. And there's a box inside. And you fill it with little things. I put a pocket here. Thank you. Chipboard boxes. That's what I make my boxes with. But I order these postal boxes from the post office, and they're free. And I order them, and I use postal boxes to make my boxes because
Wow.
it's sturdy.
Mhm.
And if it's not something that if I'm doing something lighter, I just use cereal boxes. Thank you. But I don't buy chipboard. No way. See, I save it. Here's a Triscuit box. This is good chipboard. And a Captain Crunch box. This cereal was so good. This F cereal, Elf. Yeah, save all of this stuff because you can use this for your chipboard. This is all I use. I don't buy it. I just use this. Oh, yeah. Zebra cakes. This is thinner, but this is still good. Mark is painting, Lorraine. He paints like you do. Oh, Mark, Lorraine, who's she's shy, she's crafty. She's an amazing painter like you.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Does she have
Can
a
you?
channel? Huh?
She's shy, she's crafty.
Crafty.
Yeah. 96 wants you to zoom in so she can see your painting. Pink,
Okay, sure.
you left me. Come back to us.
Pink is welcome to come up. She was up here just a minute
I
ago.
know, she's a good time. I love that woman. I'm making a shaker. Give her the link, Mark.
To come up.
Yeah.
Don's girl is supposed to put it in the chat. Let me scroll back up to the top and let me see, because I think Don's girl put it in the chat for me.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I think. Oh, wait.
Scroll up, Pink, and hit that button, because we're new here.
The Show Stitch has. Show
We're
Stitch
not-
has.
She did it. Thank you. Because I
I knew
couldn't
one
figure
of
it out.
I knew one of my mods had it.
Do you know that there's this, Mark, you didn't zoom in on your painting.
Do it on the painting. One I'm painting is a.
No, they want to see it close. You got to
Oh,
zoom it.
see, it's okay. I gotta watch my eyes on the charger I have. You guys see that?
Oh, yeah. See? You're welcome. Pink, hit that link and come up here with me, please.
Yeah, Show Stitch put it in there.
Yeah. Because we couldn't figure it out.
I knew
Clean
she's one
up.
mod.
Okay, if I'm going to have this blue, and then I'm going to have the outside yellow, what color should I make the sequins?
Thank you. Let's see. You're so talented. Well, thank you. Yeah, thank you. Sick girl. Oh,
Oh,
beautiful.
everybody loves your painting, Mark.
Thank you.
Did Pink hit that link yet?
I don't see it. No, they'll tell me on the bottom because it says work yes down there. See, number one yet.
I wonder what color that I'm going to put in here. I need some regular tweezers. Oh, I love that, Mark.
Hmm. My mom, she used to love watch me paint.
What comment was deleted?
I didn't see
Somebody
one.
deleted somebody's comment.
Make a part in the chat. Okay, Pink says she can't come back up, but she's in the chat.
Oh,
She's from the mods also.
Lisa,
Yes.
what comment? Yeah, I'm sure it was a mistake, but what did it say? Because I'm nosy. Lisa, what'd you say? What got deleted? I don't see anything that was deleted. Oh, Lisa wants you to show your wig.
My wig?
They want you to look like Bob Ross so that.
Oh, okay. Let me go
Lisa,
get it. I'll go get it right now. Get around the table.
I didn't see a deleted comment either. You guys, if I'm gonna have yellow on the outside, what color should I make the sequins?
Okay, ladies and viewers.
Check them out.
I love Mark on the wig, on that wig. Dude,
I see you
remember
in the commercials today, Mark.
he did? My sister-in-law got this for me. Sister-in-law got this for me for Valentine's Day.
Who did?
My sister-in-law did.
Oh, really?
Mhm.
If I delete something, it was an accident because I don't know how to delete something. Wide sequence.
Yeah.
Oh, because I'm putting yellow on the outside, so I needed to know what sequence to put in the inside because it's going to be a shaker. These are big though. Let me look in my sequence stash. There, I got some. So then when you do your shaker, you just take your sequence about that much and you just put it in there. Well, you don't put a lot of it in the ears. You just paint like it's nothing. Yeah, he took it off already. I'm a monitor on Lisa and Will because, Will is my boyfriend. Don't worry, Lisa knows. She approves. And they had some trolls in there before, and I got them out of there.
That's why I'm trying to have mods working mine too.
You got to make somebody a mod. Soul is a mod, isn't she?
Yes, ma'am, and God's Girl is too. And,
Oh, yeah.
and Pink is a mod for me. That's why
Oh,
she's
yeah.
done that.
Okay, then you got to put glue all around it to put your plastic down. What you doing, Monk?
I'm just getting something.
Oh, did you tell Pink she's got to wear her scarf and her overalls
No, I didn't.
when she paints?
I don't understand that one.
Now I can't see. Oh, here it is. I got it.
I didn't understand that comment.
Oh, did you forget, Crystal? Yep. She said, Heather, Mark forgot us.
No, I had some.
Still love him. What
I
you
had some.
Mark?
I had some. My internet was not working a few minutes ago.
Oh,
When my internet was acting up on me. Yes, please don't.
Mark never means no harm. He would never hurt anybody.
I'm a nice Christian young man. No,
You're
I
a
wouldn't
nice
hurt anybody.
growing boy.
I wouldn't hurt anybody. That if I have mods working for me.
Okay. There, I really don't want to lift it up because I don't want my sequence getting stuck. That looks pretty good with the white and then the blue background and then the yellow thing. Oh, Mark, I meant you forgot me and Heather were mods.
I know I made Heather a mod.
I am okay with that because I know how in that creative zone I do the same thing. Oh, whenever you're on here, you forget everything. Good night, Brenda.
All right, Brenda.
Wait, I missed something here. Oh, Brenda said good night to us. Good to see you.
Good night, Brenda.
Bye. Great. Congratulations to great Uncle Mark.
Yep.
There, so there's my shaker. We're not shaking it though because it'll stick. But it doesn't look bad like that. Maybe I should have put a face. I can still put a face on the plastic. I wanted to make this a memory dex card, but the thing won't fit. I'd still be trying to paint that. I wouldn't even be half done. Yes. Yeah. Well, I got Nuvo drops. Mark, they're talking about you.
They are.
Oh, she told Lorene she could come in her night clothes. And Lorene said, I won't. And then Lorene, when you get your playlist up, let Mark know because he will run your playlist too. He needs hours. Yeah, I have to. I'm doing Easter and spring and I'm trying to figure out what I got. This is the first time I've been in here in a month. Except for I did make this. I came in here Friday and made this milk carton. But I gotta decorate it. Thank you. Well, Lisa, you gotta get moving. Let's do a craft night. We'll get Mock and you guys. No, who's the needy homesteader? I'm doing a collab. I told Patty that I wanted to be in the Easter and spring collab. So now I'm trying to get my thoughts together and I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna make. I don't know what to make. Yes, we should do that. Mark, do you have a painter wheel?
Do I have a painter?
Painter wheel?
Oh, painting wheel. No, ma'am, I don't. I
What
have
do
a
you?
color,
A what?
a color wheel. Kind of way you can match your colors and stuff,
Oh, okay.
like a pocket color wheel. But I don't have that other.
Do I
Okay,
have her?
thanks, Heart Song Creation.
Yeah, I'm gonna make sure.
I used to many years ago. I was when my mom was getting out of the hospital. So one day I decided to teach my mom how to paint. And so my mom, I had like two easels set up and two canvases set up, one for me, one for her. So we started doing mountains, but then when it came time to do the trees and bushes, she just stopped. She said,
Really?
"I can't." She said, "I can't do this." I said, "But mom," I said, "your painting is beautiful." And she said, "Son," she said, "I don't have what it takes." She said, "I don't have the ability and I don't have the know-how like you have." She said, and then my mom says, "But," she said, "I like to watch you do it." And when my mom told me that, it just made my day. And then,
Oh, your mom was probably very proud of you, Mark.
yes, ma'am, she was. And, I miss her to this day.
Yeah,
And my mom went home and to be with the Lord, but I really do miss her. And me and her, we did things together. It's for our family. It helped me,
right.
and I helped her. That she was very, very proud of me. But she knew I could do this kind of stuff. She knew I could, be able to help
Oh,
people
she
in this
knew your
way.
talent was outstanding. You're very, very talented.
Oh wow.
What?
96 girl says a drunken driver, she lost her husband in it. Wow. Hello, Jessica.
Oh, hi,
Let's see.
Jessica. Oh, yes. Well, yep.
Oh, cool. Yeah, see, Heart Song and Creation is dropping the links to people's channels.
Okay. Oh, she's shy. She's crafty. You two
Yeah,
got to follow each other because you're both very talented painters.
yes. Thank you. Heart Song and
And
Creation. Can you share my link too for people to nobody in the chat doesn't have me? Can you share my link up for me too?
Mark, me and you really got to get tech savvy.
Abby. I don't know.
I'm not as tech savvy as you are.
I'm still new at all this kind of stuff, but I'm learning. I'm still new.
I have a kid that lives with me. It helps. You want to know anything, ask a kid. Or Soul or Holy or Gigi.
Yep.
I don't even know how to. I never, when I go do lives, I don't even have any mods because I don't know how to do it.
Yeah, I don't even do it by my cell phone. I do it from a tablet. That's how I
Oh,
do
okay.
all my lives and stuff. I don't think my phone is working right now. So
I am making a baby bonnet for one of Olivia's girlfriends. She went on Facebook and was looking. She likes baby bonnets for her baby. So she wanted a crochet one, and she's like, I'll pay somebody. I said, no, I'll make her one. And oh yeah. Yeah. Elijah helps you a lot, Lisa. That's horrible.
Thank you, Heather. I mean, thank you, Heart Song Creation.
So I told her I'll make one. She's like, I'm gonna pay you for it. I'm like, no, you're not.
Ready for it.
I said, just bring that baby over. I got it almost all the way done. And you know how we always critique ourselves? So one little difference, and I had to do it all over again. And then I didn't have enough yarn. Okay, wait a minute. I almost screwed that up. So I went to Michael's and look at this yarn. I got a pound of yarn for $6.99.
That's a big yarn. Woo.
Yeah, it was on sale. Let me get the thing. I'll show you. It's called Lion Brand yarn. It's a pound of love. And it's acrylic, premium acrylic, but it's machine washable and dryable. It's made in Turkey.
Oh, wow.
1,020 yards. Oh, I only buy on sale, or I don't buy it. The one that I really liked, I liked one, and it was real pretty, but it was $9.99, and it was for a little one. And then I walked down and I saw this. Who could beat this? For $6.99, and you should feel it. It's like really, really, really soft. And I didn't want, I have sensitive skin to what's itchy. So I wanted to, so I put it on my, to make sure that it didn't itch me. Yeah. But then I was thinking, look at all this stuff. This is 1,020 yards of yarn. I could take and make a little sweater to go with it. And this is pastel. Oh, and you know what? I needed pink. They had one of these, just one left because everybody bought everything. Let me see what's going on with that painting now. Mark, let us see your painting.
Okay. I'm gonna watch my. You want to see it?
Yeah. Okay, hold still.
I'm gonna try.
Mark, that's gorgeous.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's gorgeous.
I'm gonna be working on the cabin
Hi,
next.
Bobby. Who's calling my house at midnight?
Thank you, thank you, Heart Song and Creation. Thank you.
Hello? No? Why would I record it? I don't know.
I've been streaming for almost about an hour, so that's a beautiful painting on it. I don't paint as well as you were kind of did. Thank you very much. I'm gonna see if I can go for another 2 or 3 hours, maybe, or possibly 4. I know I'm doing a 4 hour stream, but please zoom in again. Yeah, I can hold it up. I'll hold my camera to the wondering Bonnie has.
That was Olivia. She scares me when because I panic when I go to the phone. No, I don't have a house phone. It was my phone. Oh, Mark, they want you to zoom in your. Just put it up to the camera like you did before.
Okay, I'm gonna have it. I have to charge it up. I'm gonna do it like that way so you guys can see it. Can y'all see it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Now go over to the your right.
Okay.
Your right. Yeah, that side.
Okay.
Can you guys all see it?
Or a little bit further. Or a little bit closer. It's 11 by 14 canvas.
It's only showing the top of the tree.
Right there.
Yeah, that's good. Now
Okay.
over to your left. Yeah, that's beautiful. Did you guys all see it? No, I don't have a house phone, but Olivia's got her car because her dad bought her a car and she went to Chicago, and my sister took me to Chicago and I drove her back in the summer. And she procrastinated. Well, when my car wrecked, I had to go look for a car and I got a car. Well, Olivia procrastinated and wouldn't go get her car. She had. Oh, okay, yeah. Everybody loves your thing.
Thank you.
So, when I got my new car, Olivia's like, I'm driving it. I'm like, you're never driving my car. So she had the title for her car. In Illinois, they give you a title when your car is paid off. You don't get a title until it's paid off. Here in Missouri, you get a title right away, and you've got to prove a lien holder. So when she took it to the DMV, they wanted her to have that lien holder release. So she hurried up and called. And when she found out she couldn't drive my car, she got her car. Her car's all legal now. And she's not home. She goes out to Springfield all the time. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, really? There too? Here in Missouri, I got my new car. I got the title. Yeah. Yes, that's my daughter, Olivia. But I panic whenever the phone rings and she's not home. Does anybody else do that? You worry if your kids aren't home and then the phone rings, especially at night. You're like, oh my goodness. I just wonder if this is for a, I don't want it for a baby. Oh yeah, worry all the time. Yep. Yes. My daughter lives in my other daughter lives in Indiana, and I worry about her all the time. Yes. Yeah, I always ask for a call too. Ah. I don't know. I don't these kids, I don't know. My other, this one's 18, but my other daughter is 36. But you always worry about them till you're old. Well, forever. What'd you put on there now, Mark?
A door.
Oh, a door?
A door.
For what?
for a cabin.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, we'll be 37. Right. I have no grandchildren. No. Nope. Okay. Pink is still here. She's just cleaning, Mark.
Okay. Yeah, I saw
Mark
that in the
off.
chat.
Oh, you read it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can I can see it and I can, be the
Your youngest will be 36. How old's your oldest? You're not that old. 33. Ah, Pink, you'll love Lorraine. Lorraine is a sweetheart. She's one of my very best friends. I love her. And she's best friend with Lisa. Lisa and her are very best friends. Oh, good night, Lorraine. I love you. $44. Really? You don't look no 63. Looks like Family Channel's in Mock Studio tonight.
Hey, that's okay. Don't mind.
Really? $39 is young. I had a baby at 38 and an 18-year-old at 38. One graduated high school, and the next month I had a baby. I was the only pregnant mother at that high school graduation. And then people were looking at me like I had 4 eyes. You're welcome. Oh, yeah. Oh, crap. I lost count. My mom, too. I'm surprised, Lisa, that oh, you're 53. Oh, really, Crystal? Oh, they're crazy, Lisa. They're crazy. I couldn't do a baby now at 50. No. Well, I'm 56. Oh, that's why you want her home before dark. Right, right, Crystal.
Nice one by Faith.
Yeah. Okay, guys, let's see if I did this right. Oh, okay, wait. Oh, Storm by Faith said good night, Mark.
Yes, I saw it up in the chat. Thank you for coming by, Storm by Faith.
Girls don't listen. Remember yourself at that age, you knew everything. Then when you get in your 40s, you found out you really didn't know too much. My daughter's hard-headed. Oh, good night, Soul.
Night,
Soul
Soul.
is calling it a night.
Okay, good night, Soul.
Ooh. I'm glad that ended. That home stuff. Oh my goodness. Love you too. So said, love you, Mark.
I love her too.
Oh, 13. What the heck does a 5-year-old need a cell phone for? Oh, hell no. Oh, sorry. No. A 5-year-old don't need to have a phone because at 5 years old, you should always know where your kid is. And if you don't, you suck. Oh, yeah. My daughter says that. How come Olivia got a phone? Stephanie didn't have phones when you were 15. She said some kids got cell phones at 5 years old. No, 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 no. Yes. Yes. Oh, yeah. Oh, no. Mm-mm. No, I think that's not good. I wonder if this would fit a baby. How big is a baby's head? Baby's head's about that big, right? Mm-hmm. 14 inches? A baby's bonnet. Baby bonnet. I made this shaker pink. I don't think Pink changed her name. Oh, yeah, they do. Oh, I bet that car hopping's fun. My daughters never got into electronics when they were young. Oh, it's 12:22 here. Lisa is 1:22 too. Olivia's not old school. Olivia got spoiled rotten by her father. Do you guys all have suckers in your craft room? Everybody needs suckers in their craft room. Oh, really? Really? We need to get a job there, Crystal. Oh, did you guys? I made this little bow. And I made all these donuts. Do you see my donuts, Mark?
Yes, I do.
Yeah. Yeah, we do. And I made this for my glue. I got all my glue in there. I'm from Chicago, but I live in Missouri. Branson. But I lived here 3 years. Okay. Oh, Mark, we need to see that picture again.
Okay.
Gotta see what you're doing there. Oh. Oh, wow. Look at your cabin. Okay, now go to your left. Your left. Maybe your right. Yeah, down a little bit. Zoom in there. I want to see that. Go down a little bit, Mark.
I'm there.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I like that, Mark. You are so good.
Okay.
Yeah, his other left.
It's kind of backwards to me.
I was trying to think.
Oh, yeah.
I put myself like you, so I was like,
Oh, yeah, I know what to say now.
I had to fill up my suckers because I have suckers. I only eat suckers in my classroom. Makes me think of a pea pod would be cute with 4 to 6 peas, 2 tones maybe. I don't know. Huh. Yeah, the other left. Mark, hold up your right hand for us for a second.
My right hand?
Uh-huh.
That's my right hand right there.
Wait, she's laughing.
That's what happened. Yeah. Heart sound and
She
heart
said, good to
sound.
know.
Good to know.
Probably that
Well,
you know your right hand.
I know my right hand from the left. Yeah. I took arts and crafts in elementary school. Stuff like pottery and basket weaving. Pottery is probably one of the worst I have ever done.
Olivia did good at that.
Pottery?
Yeah.
And I don't know how
Olivia
to.
can crochet too, but she can't really make anything. I taught her how to crochet.
I haven't crocheted yet. I don't have to learn one of these
It's
days.
easy, Mark. You could do that. You're talented. You
Hmm.
can paint. You can do good with your hands.
That's probably the reason why I took arts and crafts in school like I did.
She figured you didn't. It was for us. Oh, I do too. Sometimes I'll go to say my right, and then I have to look at my hands and go, oh, yeah, this one. Okay. 96 is going to the kitchen for a minute.
Okay.
When I was younger, all I used to make was blankets and stuff. I used to crochet bags, bread wrappers. My aunt taught me how to take bread wrappers, and we used to make rugs out of the bread wrappers. That's how I learned how to crochet. But now I'm stepping out my box, and I made scarves, and I made ear warmers for my girls. And I never made a baby bonnet before, but it's easy. I got all these scissors. I got paper scissors. I got whatever scissors. I got these scissors I use for fine stuff that's not paper. It's easy. It's easy to make them out. When I was little, I lived in California, and they had hillbilly bread out there, and we used to make them out of hillbilly bread. You just cut them, and you just weave them all together. A crystal thing. I'm going to decorate. I got this from the Dollar Tree. On how to make what? Yeah. I got it. But do you know I went to get gumballs for this thing and the gumballs don't fit. These are really teeny tiny. Yeah. I would cut the, you know what though? I don't remember how I did it when I was little, but you could do anything. I would cut the strips. I would cut the strips of the bread. Okay, here's your loaf of bread, right? I would cut the strips like this and make them that way. My aunt had them. It was my grandma's twin sister that taught me how to do it, and she had them all over the house. They were, I guess, they were nice. You're left-handed. You're left-handed. I never heard of anybody. Oh, okay. 96 is back. Oh, I would have went to that school too. I know. He's really going to town on that painting. He does it like nothing, like just, you know? Oh, I forgot these paper clips. See these paper clips that I've got in here? Pink had paper clips and she had one of these containers and she goes, I'm going to put my paper clips in there. So I saw these colorful paper clips at the store and I said, oh, I'm going to put them in there like Pink does. Right. Right. There's nothing wrong with him. Who cares if a kid's left or right-handed? I never heard anybody saying anything was wrong with it. My ex-husband was left-handed. Well, he still is. That's crazy. Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are. Those teachers didn't mess with me. I was up at the school, up at that school. Look, let me tell you something. That's not right either. That is not right. Hey, there's my girl. That is not right. Lisa, we're talking about there was this kid in Hot Songs. They were in third grade and the kid used his left hand and the teacher treated him like he was stupid and tried to force him to use his other hand. And they were in the third grade at the time. Really? Yes. What are you painting with, Mark?
A palette knife. One of these.
What do you do with it?
I just put like highlight around the banks of the water, like around the dirt.
Oh, really?
Sometimes if I'm doing mountains, I'll put the snow on with it too. But I don't put my finger on the blade because it wouldn't break.
Okay.
Like that mountain right up there,
Yeah.
it has like breaks to it. But I did
Oh,
that one in class many years ago. So I took a painting class.
I love that ocean up there.
This one right here,
Yes, that's
I'm
beautiful.
fixing to enter that one in a art contest this year.
You're
A
what?
fair. I'm fixing to enter that painting in an art contest.
Oh, really?
Hmm.
You already did?
I'm fixing to. I
Oh, yeah.
won.
You're
Yeah, I
gonna win.
won. I won last year on a painting at a state fair. Um, that one right there.
Yeah.
It's like a western scene to it. Won first place at a state fair, and then I had to stay at the fair for about a week.
You know what, Mark? We should sell these. And I'm gonna be your manager.
Well, I couldn't sell those up on the wall because they kind of belong in the family.
Well, we could leave those in the, but you whipping this painting up in a minute. So you whip up a couple of paintings and we're not going to go on Etsy though. We're going to get us a web page.
Yeah, and that I don't know how to do. I don't know
I
how
don't
to
either, but I'm going to think about it.
think about it.
Be your manager.
Okay.
Oh, it's back. I don't play no basketball. I love you, Pink. I love you, Pink. Yes, yes, exactly. Hey, Pink, did you see these paper clips that I got because of you? Because you showed them in a haul, and you said you're going to put the paper clips in here. So I bought these paper clips like 2 days later. And I said, oh, I'm going to put those in there like Pink does. I boxed in school, but I didn't take a class. No. Oh. I can't sing Pink's I Love You song. Pink sings to me.
18.
Oh, we need to sing. Yeah, Pink, that's your fault. Oh, I walked to the store. Oh, yes. And Lord, and what else does Pink got me saying? All kinds of stuff. It's crazy. I love Pink. And Pink, I'm going to tell you something. I went to Springfield last week and this week, yesterday, and I went to a bunch of Dollar Trees and I looked for that hot pan, hot heart pan that you wanted. That wouldn't come out. I'm sorry. And I didn't find it in any of these. I've been looking for that since you said on your video that you wanted it, and nobody has it. I never seen it. So I don't know where these people get this stuff at. Hi, Will. How's my boyfriend? Oh, somebody told me not to go if I ever, because they said you should sell the stuff that you make. And they told me not to go on I looked in 5 different stores in Springfield and then the 2 here. I've been looking for that since you said that you wanted it a long time ago. And I asked at I got a Dollar Tree over at in Hollister. It's a little one, but I asked her, she said she's never even seen the pan. And over here at this big Dollar Tree over here, I don't bother even talking to these people. They're crazy there. They're all crazy. So I don't talk to them. Oh, yeah, cool. Everything's Pink's fault. Oh, Mom probably didn't want you boxing. Yes, he should. Yes, he should. Hey, Will. Do you know that I went to those Dollar Trees today? In Springfield, I stopped. Hey! And I stopped over here and I didn't buy nothing at the Dollar Tree. I always look for those pants for you, but see this flamingo tape? They have a unicorn tape and I'm going to find it. It hasn't been at my store. I asked the girl in Hollister. She said she's never seen it. Hey, Will. Will, yes. Yeah. Lisa talked me into coming out here. Then I get up here and Mark left me. He just left me here. I had to hold down the fort till he came back. Lisa said she loves your painting.
Does she love my painting?
Yep.
Thank you, Lisa Mills.
If you scroll up this thing, Will, scroll up, and hit the link, and you can come on here too. Yeah. Just do it. Really. I'm going to find them. I'm going to get me 2 of them for my craft room. But I'm going to tell you something. This flamingo tape, I have 2 of these because this tape is really good. No, you don't have to send it to me. No, I got to find it. I still have. Look, I never mailed it. Ever. It's in my pile of stuff. I don't know why. See, I love this tape. This is good tape. Oh, Mark, do you know how to drop the link?
I can drop it. I gotta drop it
Drop
one time
the link
before.
and Will come up here with us.
Okay, I dropped it one time before.
Oh, there it is. Oh, Crystal, thank you. Crystal dropped.
All right, thank you, Crystal.
Let me go, Pat. I'll be right back. I got to go to the bathroom.
Okay.
Before Will comes.
Yes, I'm painting this horse. Oh. I'll just fix this horse right here. There we go. Can't believe I'm putting a horse into my. Can't believe I'm putting a horse into my. Into my painting, but I am one little horse. His tail next.
Did he come up?
No, no, ma'am, not yet.
Okay. He's trying.
They, Eder probably could drop it. Or Heart Song and Creation. So you can
Oh,
probably
they
drop that.
dropped the link. She said that he's trying to open it on Safari. He's trying to figure it out.
All right.
I wanted to hurry up. Everybody's being so quiet.
Mm. Oh yeah.
That's an animal? I was trying to hurry. Hello. Oh, 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 oh. A horse? That's me. Turmeric and milk. Turmeric doesn't have a taste, does it? I put turmeric in dishes. This thing came up and it won't go away. There it is. Yes, that's what they say. It looked like she said she forgot her turmeric and milk. She's thirsty. That's what I got out of it. Milk thirsty. So, I don't know. Let me see. Thistle. Milk thistle is a flowering herb related to the daisies and ragweed family. It is native to Mediterranean countries. Some people also call it Mary thistle and holly thistle.
Where's your phone?
Hello, hello, Will.
You gotta wait.
Hey everyone.
What's up, my boyfriend?
Nothing much, my girlfriend.
He just woke up, and when I said I would be right back, I went and cut him a piece of cake.
You had cake? She said you got to stay up all night.
I do because I have to work tomorrow night.
Yeah, so
He's
you
gonna
got
take
to
Elijah to school in the morning. Elijah usually rides the bus, but he's gonna take him in the morning because it's raining. It's gonna be raining all night and in the morning. So he's gonna take him in the morning, and then he's got to go pick up a prescription from Walmart. He's got the man coming out for
car.
for our windshield where Will went to his parents and a rock got through up on the car.
A what?
Well, I'll go back to lay down now.
All right. Have a good night. So, Bonnie, congratulations on your new car.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. I
Mark, what
like
do you-
it.
Oh, that's good. It looks nice.
Yeah, it is real nice. It doesn't have all the gadgets that the other one had on it, but it's got enough gadgets for me.
Well, that's what's important, as long as it's practical for you.
Right. He just
Oh, we
drew a
got
horse on there.
We go very practical as well. We go so practical that we take years to determine what car we want.
I know Lisa said,
Last car 13 years ago.
Yeah, our car is 13 years old.
And I pray it keeps trucking because it's so nice to not have a car payment.
it's what kind of car is it? Toyota Corolla. It's a 217. It's not brand new.
Yeah, but it's new to you, and it gets done what you
Oh
need done.
yeah. Yeah. And it's a cute car. And I told Lisa said my car's the last car I bought from a dealer, I bought it brand spanking new, and I owned it for 20 years. And somebody bought it and they still drive it. And
I
you know how
I know growing up, that's what my parents would buy. Like, I grew up with a 1979 turbo diesel Mercedes. That's the car I learned how to drive.
yeah.
So I know exactly where you're coming from about cars that are maintained, and that's what we're looking at. We have like 200 and some thousand miles on our car, and it still runs good. So why get another one when you don't have to? I mean, but you know, in your case, you know, a 20-year-old car is plenty time enough to need to have a new car.
But do you know how many miles my car had on it?
About 300,000 probably.
85,000 miles.
You don't go very far at all then, Bonnie.
No, that's when I lived in Chicago. I lived in the suburbs in Orland Park. Everything's right there. And I worked 2 minutes away.
That helped lower the insurance too. Mark, what are you painting?
Let me hold this camera up.
He's got to
Yeah.
show us again. he just whipped this painting up and he just made that animal like that.
That's
Yes.
pretty.
Yes. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Mm.
I always like how he details his work and how quickly he can do it.
Right.
That's definitely a talent. I can't do that at all.
Yes. Yes.
I learned from watching, Bob Ross, and taking several painting classes and stuff. Mostly is where I got my start, and then doing arts and crafts in school, and pottery and basket weaving.
Who's the Google moderator team?
Now, most of your paintings, Mark, aren't they like nature and farmlands and things like that?
Yeah. Oh, I did a seascape one just last night on a live. One right here. That's not supposed to be on there. And it's a seascape one I did.
Nice.
That's very nice.
I told him that I'm going to be his manager and we're going to sell these paintings.
That's what I was going to say. I mean, you probably have over about 200 paintings, don't you, Mark?
Yes, sir, I do. But I could. The ones up on the wall here, I couldn't sell those because those mostly belong in the family.
Right, sentimental value.
Right. It's my brother and
Well,
his wife.
you got 200 of them. You got 200 of them. We don't need the ones on the wall. I bet you the other 150 are great.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, you gotta get your camera. You gotta take some pictures. We gotta advertise. I'll figure this out, Mark. I'm gonna get back to you.
Okay, well, I'm gonna talk to Pink, and I'll do that. Say that on my live next Tuesday night.
Okay.
So I'll do a stream. I'm going live like every single night.
Okay.
You are?
I'm going live like every single night.
And you should put up paintings. Maybe people in the chat somewhere would want to buy one.
Yes, ma'am. Speaking of that, I did a art festival. I've done this art festival for a few years, and so I will go to this art festival, and I have a booth, and I would have people come by, and they would check out my paintings, and then about 2 years ago, went at the same art festival because I played with a buddy of mine up on the stage. And so we had what you call community art. And it was not like a canvas this size. The canvas we had was a lot bigger than this one. And community art is where you get everybody who wants to put something on a painting. They could come by, put something on the painting, and then that went on for for a few hours when I was not playing on the stage with my buddy. And then I was teaching out there. I was teaching other people to learn how to do this kind of stuff. And then I had a photographer come by while I was up on the stage playing with my buddy. I had this photographer. I looked off to my right. I'm like, wow, that photographer is out there taking pictures or something because I was playing harmonica. And I happened to look. I'm like, oh wow, he's taking pictures of my stuff. That's just pretty cool. Maybe they put it in the brochure for me. And so he would take pictures of me and my buddy, and then he would take pictures again of the paintings. I'm like, okay, you're taking pictures, just put it in the brochure because I like to see it, in the brochure. But I don't know if I have ever did, but I was really enjoying teaching out there, and that was
That's it,
really
Mark.
nice. So
We got to get you into teaching.
well, that's what
Yeah.
I'm doing now.
You need to get out there. You could charge people to teach them to paint.
Yes, ma'am.
Have you ever entered them into the like at our state fair? I know at the South Carolina State Fair and the Georgia State Fair that they have an expo just for arts and crafts. Have you ever entered some of your paintings in your state fair?
Yes, sir.
He won first
Yep.
place.
Let me show you one that I entered. Hey, I'm all right. The one right there looks like a Western type scene.
Mm-hmm.
Go a little bit over, Mark, to the right.
That way.
There you go.
That's good.
Go more. No, go left then.
Left.
No,
right
right.
there.
No, right. More right. Okay. Wait.
Right.
Go back. What do you do? No, go right.
I'm trying.
Go right. Keep going. Oh, right there.
Okay.
Go a little bit more right. Okay. Stop. Don't move.
You see that blue ribbon up there?
Yes, sir.
That's first place. So won the
Nice.
first place. That painting had to stay at the fair about a week. And then I shot video, filmed it on the inside. They had a painting on the inside of a building. So I have it on my channel.
We're looking at the wall, Mark.
Sorry.
Mark, do you do Instagram?
No, I don't. Oh, I don't have an Instagram account. I don't think.
Because I know Bonnie and I do, and I know even though I don't have a YouTube channel, I know that people are pretty active on that in certain communities, maybe a little bit closer tied there than they are on YouTube. Because I know like the fishing communities that I'm in, everybody's pretty supportive and it has a pretty good rate. And I know that they have a lot of, and it also ties into a lot of arts there because it's nature and it's fishing, and there's certainly an avenue there.
Right.
They're really good with the crafters too.
Right.
The crafters all craft together. You know.
I know that some of the artists actually sell their paintings on Instagram because I've seen that just as recent as today. So I know that people who are painting fish are selling their artwork there. I know a lot of people also sell like knives, and things like that. So that's definitely an avenue if that's an avenue that you would want to take.
Right.
Oh my goodness, the fishes, and in all my houses that I do down here, all the lake houses and everything, you should see all the fish and the fish and lighthouses, and they have everything for the beach in their houses. They buy that stuff for their houses. And these are their lake houses. This isn't their home. Must be
Right.
not.
It's nothing for some of these people to drop 50 to $200 to $300 just on artwork just for those houses.
Yeah.
I mean, I know I've seen some, like you were saying, Bonnie, that, you know, some of the artwork in them are thousands of dollars.
Right.
And I mean, I've seen some nice houses just like you have. And I mean, there's some, we used to have a guy that I worked for. He owned a car dealership. He's retired now, but he had paintings in his country home that were just thousands and thousands of dollars. And he'd have artists that would just specifically make things for him. So, I mean, there's definitely a market if that's what you decide to do, Mark.
Right.
My cousin lives in Greenville.
Hmm.
Greenville, South Carolina.
Greenville is about depends on which road you take. If you go back roads, it's 2 hours north of us. If you take the interstate, it's about 3 hours and 15, about 3 hours north of us.
That's where my cousin lives.
Greenville's a nice area. We have some friends that live there. Lisa used to live there about 20 some years ago before we got married. So, I mean, yeah, it's a real nice area. It's probably I'd say probably one of the top 4 places in the state to go. Everybody talks about Myrtle Beach, but I think it's too touristy.
My cousins and everybody have gone to Myrtle Beach for years. They like Myrtle Beach. I never been that way.
Better. It's very well since they closed the boardwalk. The boardwalk was really, to me, what was special about Myrtle Beach. But to me, it's like it's Charleston, it's Greenville, it's the Low Country like Hilton Head, and it's here in Aiken, because those are the places that are special that I've seen around the state. Now we go to Columbia a lot too, but
there. That way.
It's not as busy here. I mean, it's getting busier because we're having a lot of people move down here. But it's not as busy as other places. It's not like your St. Louis or your Chicago or your Philadelphia, Washington, D.C. It's nothing like those.
Is it like Branson in the summer?
No, probably not. It's probably more like no, I mean,
there's people all over. Since it's nice, the strip was packing last weekend. Packing. I don't go near the strip. I don't go near the strip in the summertime.
Myrtle Beach is probably like that because Myrtle Beach during spring break, a lot of people go there for spring break, a lot of the high school and college kids. And yeah, you'd see some absolutely, like we saw, I know one time, I'm trying to remember if it was Lisa and I or if it was a Walmart conference that I went to when I was with Walmart. There was actually a shooting right outside of the hotel.
Really?
So yeah, so there's times where that does take place, and that it's, to me, Myrtle Beach is just too crazy like that.
Well, when I moved here to Branson, everybody said, "How do you like it here?" I said, "I love it here." I said, "But I don't like to watch the news." I said, "I don't know where anything is." And they said, "Why do you got to know where everything is?" I said, "Well, what if there's a shooting? I'm not going to know where it is." They're like, "Bonnie, you're not in Chicago. There's no shootings here." I like, "Oh, Okay. Because in Chicago, you get those every single day. So here, nothing. You hear some, but not a lot.
I think we're so small here that if anything goes on, we hear about it pretty quickly.
Branson
Now we
doesn't
do have
have.
a major, right. Now we do have a major city about 20 minutes from us. So that's Augusta, Georgia. That's our closest major city, and then Columbia's to the east of us. So, and it's fairly large. It's a state capital. So, but I mean, in terms of like Chicago size, we don't have anything here. I think Atlanta's like 4, maybe 5 hours away, 4 hours away. So Atlanta's not
Here,
bad.
we go to Springfield a lot because we don't have nothing here. So we go to Springfield a lot, and Springfield reminds you a little bit like Chicago. I mean, it's not quite, but it's like that.
Right.
Yeah, just as many people.
Now, how is the weather where each of you are?
Our weather was 52 today.
No,
No,
the weather,
real
the weather
Where are
where I am, it was went for a walk today, so it's about pretty clear skies, and it was about I was thinking the 50s out here where I am.
It's 37 here.
You guys are both warmer than I am, which is crazy because we're down in the 40s and it's a cold rain here.
Oh,
And
we're
before the
37.
rains hit, you're
We're 37 right now. Tomorrow it's going to be 66.
Ooh, that
Yeah, we got a cold front passing through for us right now. I think we're in the low 40s, and we've got rain all day until like late tomorrow afternoon.
My phone went off today.
The fishing was not very.
mm-mm.
Your phone
My
went
phone
off.
went off today. A tornado warning. And I get out of bed and I'm like, wow, my phone never really goes off anymore. And I get out and the sun's shining and it's nice and bright and everything. But here it could be sunny and shiny. My mom lives 25 minutes away, and over by her house, it could be pouring. And like, if sometimes up by the strip, it's raining, and then over here, there's nothing. That's because of all the mountains or whatever they are, the Ozarks, you just go around a different mountain or whatever, and the whole weather's different. So I'm sitting on the couch going, I'm sitting right here. I'm not going anywhere. I'm on the second floor. I'm like, oh, well, if it gets a little windy, I'll just, go and sit in the bathtub. I don't know.
Yeah, it was.
That's what you're supposed to do.
We have
wanted to go down underneath the stairs on the first floor.
yeah, we had that
For
winter storm.
us. Go ahead, Mark. I'm sorry.
Oh no, we had that winter storm that came through here about a couple of weeks ago, and so the electricity kept going on and off where I am, and I had supposed to taught a class on February 16th, but I couldn't do it because I lost power. And then when I lost power, I had no internet service. And then I would spend the night with my brother, come back home, and the next morning must have been the coldest morning here. It was a -3 below zero. And I had never experienced a -3 below zero. And then
Where are
my
you,
brother
Mark?
said, huh?
Where are you, Mark?
I'm in Texas.
Oh, you're in Texas too.
Right.
You
Just like
like
me.
Pete?
No, ma'am.
Oh.
But it was very cold, and my brother heated up some water and threw it up in the air, and it froze. It froze as it was coming down, and I was filming it, and I'm like, I'm not going to stand out here in 3 minus below zero and do a live of that. No way. So I had mittens on, but my hands were still cold. When I came back inside, I just put my hands up underneath my legs because my hands were just really cold. But that was something else. And then the fight.
I'm all about nature, but I don't think any of us are going to be on Life Below Zero, the show Life Below Zero on National Geographic. I definitely am not doing that.
Does she live up
Oh,
in
in
Alaska?
Chicago, a few years ago before I moved, it was like the wind chill factor was minus like 15 or something. Everything closed. I've never seen it close before. Now here, if it snows, school closes and everything for a little bit of snow. I remember I used to have to sit at the bus stop in a blizzard waiting for the school bus.
Bonnie, I remember in high school that living in Germany, we had these nice Mercedes-Benz buses that we rode. And this was to our public school because
Oh,
it was
really?
an Army school. Well, yes, ma'am. And one time the bus slid off the road into a snowbank, and they didn't cancel school for us. They just brought another bus and took us on our way. I remember also one time walking down to the bus stop and I had my hair wet, and I learned a lesson that day. Being from the South, we didn't know anything about ice. I was in 9th grade. I walked out, and like Mark said, you get where he threw that water up. Well, by the time I hit the door, icicles on my head.
Right.
I mean, you can get down in, like you said, those -15s, those -3s. Whew.
Here
I don't think I'm going to live in Wisconsin either.
Wisconsin's like Chicago, weather-wise.
Well, y'all always had that stuff coming right off the lake, all that wind coming right off the lake, didn't you?
In Chicago? Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, we did. Yep. I was probably 25 miles from Chicago. No, 25 minutes from Chicago. If there was
I've
a
never
lot of
been
traffic.
there. One of my cousins was born there.
Really? We lived in the burbs.
I know that my cousin was born there, but I've never been there myself to Chicago.
It's horrible. I came here to visit and I went home. I told everybody I'm out of here. They said, Bonnie, you're crazy. And then I told my boss, I said, I'm moving. I told the girl, go get my hours. I had good hours. I said, go get my hours because I'm moving. And she went back there and said, oh, I'd like to have Bonnie's hours. Bonnie's not moving. She's lived in the same place for 20 years. She is not moving. And I went back. I said, excuse me. You people stay in all this crazy because I am out. And I packed, people thought I was nuts. Got a moving truck, put all my stuff in there, and I said I was leaving and I was gone. Drove that truck right out of there. And then they didn't think, they said, Bonnie, who's going to drive you down there? I said, I'm renting a truck and I'm driving the truck. Except for Olivia's father drove down here with us and he was in my car and I drove the truck. But when we left Springfield and got into the hills, you know, that driving, that scared me. I said, no. It freaked me out to drive the truck down those hills and then up, you know, through the mountains. They call them hills. These are freaking mountains. But once we got close, I couldn't drive that. That scared me in that truck. I thought the truck was going to flip over. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I know that Lisa drove from Charleston. She drove the trucks, and you know, she did all that. I drove the car. I was like, I'm not driving the truck, and she's like, fine, I'll drive it because she loves driving big trucks and stuff. So, but you got to do what makes you happy. I mean, that's the biggest thing. That was your point. You weren't happy there.
I liked driving the truck, but not in the mountains.
Right.
Nope. Everything was good until you got way deep in the Ozarks, and then about 14 miles from here. 14, maybe about 15 miles away from Branson, that's where it's all, because you get towards Branson and it's all hills. Like I said, the weather's different here than it is across town.
Right. I know that when we lived in Florence, South Carolina, one side of I-85 would get, one time we had one side that got 2 inches of snow, and the Darlington side got 8 inches of snow, and all that separated it was the interstate. It's crazy sometimes how weather is.
Right.
I mean, you're talking 2 minutes.
Right.
So I mean, I completely understand what you're saying.
Right. It's just crazy. I've never drove from, you know, down just to another town and it's raining. And then there's sunshine over here and there's whatever. I'm like, what? Oh, Lisa drove the U-Haul too.
Yeah, she loves driving big trucks.
And then, because we take 65. 65 goes right, you know, here. So I get in my car and I'm wanting to pass out. And I'm like, holy moly. So I got the sunroof, I got the windows down, I got the stereo blasting, and I was just trying to stay awake. And they wanted to stop to eat. There was some rib place they said they wanted to stop and eat at. And we walked in there and I said, you guys, I'm going to go sit in the car. And I went to sleep in the car. I can't stay up all night and all day. I told her, Father, you're crazy.
I just wanted to correct it. It was not I-85, it was I-95. I-95 out of Florence, not I-85.
Yeah, I've seen
Mark, I know that you guys have had a lot of inclement weather down in Texas. How,
yes,
other than the -3 degrees, which is crazy.
Yeah, that was crazy.
How much snow did you get?
Probably about 4 inches. We're supposed to have gotten, on top of that, we're supposed to have gotten like 3 to 6 inches. And then
Where
my
are
sister,
you in Texas?
huh?
I keep interrupting you. I'm sorry.
I'm
sorry.
I'm in Texas, but
Yeah, but
yeah, my
where?
I'm
My brother lives in Austin, and I have a sister in Dallas.
I'm not really too sure where I am in Texas.
Okay.
I mean,
He's in Texas. That's all. That's it.
I'm
You
just
don't
I'm
know.
just in Texas.
Fair enough.
No,
You haven't seen snow in
Texas is
11
a world
years.
to itself, so I don't know if I'd know where I was if I were in Texas either.
It's
What?
big. I've only been to Dallas and Midland. That's it.
I've never been to Texas. I've never been west of Louisiana.
Well, here, you know where Illinois is, right here? I've been to a lot of places, to California, Arizona, Texas, everywhere there. I've never been anywhere the other way. Never. When I do go somewhere, we all have to get passports to fly in a plane or anything, or driver's license. I'm going to Canada. I get a passport and I'm using it. I'm going to Canada. I'm driving to Lorene's house. Might pick Lisa up on the way. She's got $5 ramas.
speaking
Plan, man.
So you're gonna take a big circle then to get there. You're gonna go pick Lisa up on the way, huh?
speaking of flying, I
Maybe you'll meet me. We'll meet in the middle and then go up.
There you go.
speaking of flying,
Mark, you were saying that you were speaking of flying.
yeah, Pete Motivation knows about this story. So I used to work at a small airport many years ago, and my mom drove me to this airport where I worked at. And so one day, I don't know, I think one day I got a funny notion I want to go up in a plane. So my mom drove me to this airport, and she just left me there. And so went around when the hangars because I used to work with pilots and my boss and everything. So one of them says, "Can we help you?" I said, "Oh yes." I said, "I want to go up in the airplane." And this pilot says, "Son," he said, "I can take you up in the plane if you want to go." I said, "Oh yes." I said, "Yes, I really want to go up in the plane." He says, "Okay." So he walked me around this airplane. It's like a Cessna. So he walked me around the airplane. He said, "Son," he says, "before we can go up." I said, "Yes, sir." He says, "You need to check the plane over real good before we go up." So he was showing me all this different stuff that they had to go before they can pick you up. So he said, "Son," he says, "Get on get on the other side." He said, "I'm gonna get into this side," and he said, "We're gonna taxi out to the runway." So man, this is gonna be, this really gonna be fun. So he taxied the plane out to the runway, and then he took off. And taking off, it was in a small plane, it's okay. And so it's like a 4-seater type airplane. So he gets the plane way high up there. He said, "It's Mark, right?" I said, "Yes, sir." Yeah, that's right. And he said, "Mark?" I said, "Yes, sir." He said, "How would you like to take over the controls?" I said, "Oh, because I never, I never flown a plane before." He said, "Hey," he said, "it's very easy, son." He says, take over the controls." He said, "I'm sitting here right next to you." So I started taking over the controls. He said, he said, "Now," he says, "do this and do that." So I started the plane the nose of the plane started to go up a little bit, started to kind of pitch, like it started to climb. My hands were getting so sweaty, I couldn't hardly hang on. I guess you call that a yoke, the yoke type thing. My hands was getting so sweaty, I couldn't hang on to it. He said, whoa, 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 whoa. I said, what's the matter? He said, son, he says, here, he says, let me help you there. He says, we're going higher than we expected. I said, oh, okay. I said, I didn't know. He said, son, he said, that's what we got to watch out for. So I said, well, my hands are getting sweaty, sir. He said, yeah. He said, that's what they always say. Then he says, how would you like to land the airplane? There again, too. I'm like, man, what the, ooh, I never done this before. So we went into a back area, bank, come back around again. He said, okay. He said, there are pedals like in a car. I said, well, I never drove a car either before. He said, son, he said, that's okay. He says, put your feet on those pedals down there. Put my feet on the pedals. And then he says, pull back on that yoke just a little bit. He said, you have to watch the dowels and everything. I said, oh, okay, yeah. So trying to watch the dowels. He said, you have to look out both of the windows in the plane. You have to kind of keep your wings straight. I said, okay, I'll do that. So everything's going fine. He said, now here comes the hard part. I said, what's the hard part? He says, landing the plane in the runway. Or he, tells me how to do it. So I pulled back on the yoke as far as I could. And then he says, okay, he said, you're gonna hear the wheels hit on the runway. As soon as they hit on the runway, I was glad to be back on the ground because I had never flown an airplane before. He said, hey, he says, how did you like it? I said, well, I said, sir, I said, let me put it this way. I said, I feel like I've been to flight school. He said, hey, he said, that's what we want you to feel like you've been to flight school. I ain't went back up in another plane no more after that. Because I
I
don't know
would have
what
said, no, I'm not. I couldn't have done that. I'd be afraid I'd crash it.
it was kind of hard.
That was probably cool. Were you young?
Yeah. Kind of fun though, but I
Yeah,
don't
I
think we'll
couldn't.
do it
I
again.
gotta agree with Bonnie. I don't think I could have done that one,
No, I would have said, no, I'll be
especially
right
like in a
back.
little Cessna type.
I would have said, no, you drive the plane yourself.
Yeah, those remote control planes. I had me one of those. I used to
Right.
fly the remote control planes all the time. I used to belong to a club, years ago, and they told me at the hobby store that I had to have a plane to be in the club. I said, yeah, I do have a plane. She said, well, then that works. Take the plane. I have to charge it up before it can go out to the field. So I charged this plane up, and then so they have instructors for you. So it's a big field, and so I said, hey, I said, and you guys can uh, teach me how to get the plane up and off, off the runway. He said, hey, he said, son, I can help you. I said, oh, cool. So we get the plane up off the ground, and then you have a receiver that has like what they call sticks. So I'm trying to fly the plane, and the plane starts getting out of control. And there is a military base right next to where we was at. And I thought, oh man, I hope to goodness I don't get in trouble. And then, with the base, but they always getting on to them about their radio stuff. And so then the plane starts spinning like out of control. I thought, wow, I didn't know that plane could do aerobatics up there. And then it started spinning and spinning and it starts to dive. I had never seen people run in all my life. There was people running everywhere in a building and into the cars, trying to get away from the plane itself. The plane hit somebody's car in the back. When it hit the person's car, then my mom pulls up in her car. She said, Mark, I said, yes, ma'am. She said, son, she said, where's your plane at? I said, I think the instructor bringing it right now. There was nothing left of that plane because that plane was made out of styrofoam. There was nothing left. There's no wheels, no wings, no nothing. I'm like, what happened to the plane? Because I heard it hit somebody's car. And the instructor come back and he says, son, I said, yes, sir. I said, well, this is going to be bad news, you know. He's going to tell me something bad. He said, son, he said, I got some bad news for you. I said, you do? He said, yes, sir. He said, I'm sorry, son. He said, but there's nothing left of your plane. He said, what kind of plane is this? So I told him. He said, don't you know that is the worst kind that you can buy? I said, I said, well, that's not what the lady told me in the hobby store. He said, oh, yeah? He says, who told you this? So I wouldn't do him. He said, I don't know why she told you that. He said, but that is the worst kind. He said, you'll have to get another plane so we can teach you how to fly. I told my mom, I said, well, Mom, I said, my instructor said we had to buy another airplane for me to fly. She said, why would he tell you that? I said, because that my plane was destroyed. I mean, as soon as it crashed, and I was thinking, man, you know, that would make a real good movie out there in front of that field. I'm like, too bad a Hollywood movie was not out here filming that right at the time, because that would have been a real good one to film, you know, with me out there trying to learn how to fly an airplane that's getting out of control.
Right.
That would have been bad.
I know one year we bought all of our grandsons drones, and I still haven't learned how to drive those things, fly them. So I understand exactly what you're talking about having
Yep.
that plane destroyed, because I
Yep.
would fly into things left and right.
And this must be pretty good
I
for
know
me.
that
I've been
earlier this year, and I'm not a big boat person, but I went out twice on a boat with a coworker, and we got out in the middle of one of our large lakes here, and we were sitting in 141 foot of water, and the boat's a 1969 boat, and I'm just like, we need to. It was choppy waters the second time we went. I'm like, he said, well, the faster you go, the more it'll be like glass on the water. And we got up to like 17 miles an hour, and the front end just goes shoop. And I'm like, nope. So we finally figured out we needed to split our weight up. I put him on the front, and we got up to 22 miles an hour. And I got the heck out of there. I was like, nope, I'm not out here in 141 foot of water in a 14-foot boat, and with it going topside like that. I was like, they ain't gonna get me out here like this.
well, I about
But that's what life's all about, is being able to live through those things.
right.
We clean a boat, and when we first started cleaning the boat, my mom says, you're going to take over this boat. I said, okay. So I go down to it's off Indian Point. So I go down to this boat and I get on this boat. I said, Mother, this is not a boat. This is a yacht. I think they call this a yacht. There's 3, 4. There's 4 bedrooms in there, a big kitchen, a dining room, everything's in this boat. And you go on top and it's this big, like you could have a party on the top of the boat. And
Hmm.
it's got in the front, outside the sliding glass doors, it has like patio furniture all out there, like you're on a patio or something like that. But my mom says, yeah, you're going to start cleaning this boat. I'm like, this is not a boat. A yacht is that big, right?
Right. Yeah, that's a luxury
boat is
yacht,
huge.
not a boat.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. They use it all the time. It's got a washer and dryer in there and everything. Got everything, a regular stove, regular refrigerator, everything. Uh-huh.
It's probably a couple $1 million in cost too.
Right. You just can't flush anything. You can't on the boats. The boats are real weird. No toilet paper in the toilets, no nothing. It's really weird.
I remember one that I used to be a catering manager when I first got out of college, and there was a guy. I remember his first name being Jack. He owned Babies R Us, and he ended up Jack Tate, I think was his name. He had a building named after him, and he had a yacht in the Charleston Harbor, and he would host catering events. And inside of it, he had his he had a room, a secretive room, and the room was just had all the world's stocks going on. Whatever the stock markets were from around the world, he was able to follow them. And also down the stairs, he had a room, just kind of like a private little room for him and his girlfriend. And inside of that private little room was a baby grand piano, and it was a beautiful boat, and it fit up to about, I think, like 60 to 65 people on it safely. And we did this. I catered for about 3 years at the college, and he hosted this event every year that I was there. And I know his boat back in the 90s, his boat was about 2.5 or 2.6 million dollars back then. So I'm pretty sure it's like 5 or 6 million now. So I know exactly what you're talking about, Bonnie.
I have no idea the boats that everybody that I clean for has boats. They all have boats, but I don't know what their boats look like. I just know what their houses. But some of these lake houses are, oh my goodness, they're crazy. The one has got, the one house I did, 5 bathrooms. Five bedrooms, and all the bedrooms have bathrooms in it, and then 6 bathrooms. And this house is really, really huge. It's down is it Joe Bard Road? It's in Kimberling City. But the lady that owns this house, I forgot where she lives, but she bought the house across the street. You know why she bought the house across the street? For all her kids to use that house. So she's got her own house and they have their own house. Must be nice, huh?
Yeah. Well, heaven on earth is what some people say, but
right.
It's that's silly money. That's a lot of money to have to be able to do something like that, because I know the lake houses here are anywhere from like 500,000 on up to millions, and most of them are millions of dollars. And
I don't know how much these houses are, but I do know that most of them are huge. The one lady, I go clean her house every 4 weeks, like clockwork. They don't even go down there, but the lady's house, she likes it maintained. She wants all the floors done. You clean it all like it's dirty. So I go clean it
Right.
4 hours. And I'm just like, this must be nice here, you know? It's a huge house. Huge. And then they've got the bottom floor, the middle floor, and then they got this top floor. And this top floor is just a big old huge room. And built in the walls in the back are there's 4 bunk beds, 2 and 2, and then there's shelves in between it. Then on this side of the wall, there's a big skee ball, skee ball, where you throw the ball up, a regular size machine. And then on the other side, it's all pinball machines and everything. I'm like, wow.
Some of those are worth thousands of dollars.
Right.
Some of those pinball machines.
Right.
I mean,
A TV, a couch. It's like one big, huge game room. But one thing everybody has, all these houses have, and all these condos that I do and everything, they got a lot of booze. They go through some booze out on the lake.
oh boy.
Crystal said she thought she was living high on the hog when she got a house with 2 bathrooms. Good night,
Oh boy.
These things are crazy though. I'm just like, holy moly. But I only have 3 clients that are home that live there that I do. The rest, I got all their house keys, all their whatever. I never even met people that I clean houses for.
Well, I know that sometimes people, it's a lot easier to deal with people when they're not there. From Lisa's cleaning business when she was working in Florence, she always said, well, I always liked it better when they weren't there because it would be a lot easier.
Yes, it is easier. And they always move things around. They move things around in these houses. And when I go there, I'll put it back where I want it. And
well, at least that way they know it was clean too.
I cleaned this one guy, but I only clean him. He lives in Florida from a certain amount of time to a certain amount of time. I think he comes back in March or April or something like that. But I went to do his house and I'm cleaning his kitchen and he's got a freaking portable vacuum cleaner plugged in on his kitchen counter. I said, I don't know where you're going to put this, but this is not staying here. He says, you don't think so? I said, this is unsanitary. You don't keep a vacuum cleaner on top of your counter in your kitchen. And I made him move this and I made him move that. And he's got all his stuff around. And I think he thought I was going to clean his house and get rid of all his stuff. I said, look, let me tell you something. I would never get rid of anything that you have. I said, but I am going to straighten it out and I am going to dust it because it's got dust all over it. He said, okay. And I don't move his things. But in the kitchen, I told him, I said, you don't need all this stuff here. You want to clutter up your bedroom, clutter up. You know, he's got crap everywhere in his bedroom and stuff. I said, look, you can have all your stuff here. I don't even care. But in the kitchen, there's sanitation codes, you know. You don't keep a vacuum cleaner on your tape. and fishing stuff and everything. I said, no. You can't do this.
Well, y'all
Listen,
don't know, and you can't put your fishing stuff in there. Even I know that. Sanitation's a big deal. I mean, and if you can't keep
I know.
that's common sense.
Right.
I mean, what gets me is a lot of people who come in and will walk in and have their shoes on in their house and be tracking all this stuff that they have. You know, I mean, to each their own. Don't get me wrong, but that's something
Oh, we
that
don't wear shoes in my house either, but a lot of people do. But
we did it
and
as
that's
kids, and
well, these people told me. They told my mom, make sure you do the floor extra good because our grandkids' feet get dirty when they go on the floor. And these people got 2 dogs. I said, Mother, let me tell you something. Anybody's people that got dogs they don't care if they wear their shoes in the house or whatever. I said, the floor is not going to be clean. It's not. It's not. It's not going to stay really clean when you've got the dog outside stepping in whatever he's stepping in and walking around the house and everything like that. I said, you got to tell her that's the deal. As long as she's got pets in there, that's a game changer. You can't.
I almost, because Lisa and I, if we ever move out of here, which we've been in this apartment for quite some time, but if we ever move out of here and move and get a place like out in the country, like we've been talking about, yeah, we would get a dog. But I'm almost thinking about getting those little booties that you put on your dog, so that when they walk around the house, they'll have little booties on.
Right.
Just for that reason.
I don't want an animal in my house. Lisa's not going to have no animal in her house. She's a clean freak. There's no way that animal's gonna track something in there. Lisa's gonna have a heart attack.
You're probably right. She'd probably put a fence around the house and keep the dog outside. She'd rather pay for the fence than have the dog inside.
Lisa cleans every day, whether it means to or not, Mark. You don't understand. She's just like my mother.
Here you can eat off the floor. It's so clean.
Right.
I have a friend that comes over and wears his shoes in the house just to drive her nuts. He does it intentionally, and he's told me that.
Her. She wrote, I sure don't want animals inside.
I told you she'd be putting that fence up.
Right. That's why
she'd rather pay 10 to 20 grand for a fence.
No way Lisa'd have that.
Oh, I know she wouldn't.
So forget about the booties because it's not going to happen. You better get a barn. So the animals.
Yeah, a lot of pole barns are pretty nice. You can put your car in it and everything.
Oh, she had a small dog when the kids were growing up.
She did. We've had 2 since I had 2 when we met, and she had 1 when we met, and then we've had 1 since. But they were all real small. Well, not all. My 2 were big, but hers were small. I think hers were teacup chihuahuas. So
Chihuahuas
they didn't mess up.
Yeah, but they're nuts.
Matter of fact, one of them stayed in the bedroom all day. All she did was sleep. She stayed with her daughter all the time.
Chihuahuas are usually energy. Boom, 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 boom.
Both of them that we had were very, one of them was very calm. He stayed in we would put him in a little bed up on top of a cooler, and he would stay in there asleep for hours. So we were very
One got a
fortunate.
rattlesnake.
Yeah,
One got bit by.
that was. She went out to the bathroom one day, and a rattlesnake bit her,
Hmm.
and she died the next day. The next morning, she was she had
Oh,
passed.
you didn't know that bit her?
We figured at first Lisa thought I'd run her over, and I said no, I didn't run her over. And we took her to the vet in our town at the time, which was Florence, and then he called on Sunday morning and said she had passed away because he took her home with him, and he realized that he didn't know what kind of snake it was, but he knew that it was a snake that had bitten her. No, that's the wrong dog, Lisa. And then the other one, the dog went outside and I didn't watch it, and he went across the road and got run over. And so that's the last dog we've had. We were at a birthday party and we were watching grandkids, and he slipped out of the fence, slipped through the, because he was tiny, he slipped through the little slots in the fence.
That's one thing is when something happens to your animals, we got a problem, you know?
Right. And Lisa gets very attached to animals once she does have them. So that's one of the reasons why we don't have one now, is because of the fact that she gets so attached to them. Which I understand. I mean,
Get his bed on top of the floor.
Mark, do you have any animals?
No, sir. I did. I had 2 dogs when my mom was living, and
Right.
I had a beagle and I had a Labrador. The Labrador, we took it in off the streets, and so I always liked the Labrador and the beagle because they was kind of both company to me when my mom used to work back in the early 90s, and then I would be at home or something, and the dogs was always like a good companionship for me because
Right.
my dad had passed away too, so it would just be me and those 2 dogs, and of course I don't have those 2 dogs with me no more. I wish I did. They're real good. They was real nice. I miss them.
Yeah, I'm definitely not a cat person. I've had a cat twice in my life. One of which I love very much. But he was an outdoor cat when I was a kid, and then we had one that that I had when I met Lisa, and it was very possessive animal. So I'm not a cat person, that's for sure.
Olivia's highly allergic
to cat hair or dog hair or both.
Yeah. To cats. I think to dogs, I don't know. But she'll go to her girlfriend's house that have cats, and she'll be like, give me a pill. I'm going over to my friend's house. I'm like, okay.
Would she have to take Benadryl or?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
At 2:06
Gotta
a.m.
stretch for a minute.
What?
It's 2:07 a.m. where I am right now, and I've been streaming for about 3 hours.
It's 2:07 here too.
3 hours and like 48 minutes. If I'm reading that time right. So I guess
Oh,
that's real good if I'm trying to get watch hours in.
yeah, that'll give me a lot of hours. I think I'm gonna get off of here. I'm gonna
might-
go to bed before I sleep all day. Then I'll be aggravated. But thanks for having me on here, Mark.
You're welcome.
Nice
Mark,
to
I'd like
see
to take an opportunity to thank you as well, just like Bonnie said.
Sure.
I greatly appreciate you having me on, and
Me too.
anytime that I can help you out and or be invited to come in and speak, I'd love to do that.
He's gonna be going every night.
I'm trying to get my watch
Well,
hours up and trying to get to 1K.
Yeah, I haven't
well,
seen
maybe
you on lives lately.
I've been busy because of work and everything. I mean, it's right now I'm on night shift, and I go back to days next week. So that sometimes kind of cuts it down when I'm on night shift, because it's hard
Right.
to do videos on night shift.
Right.
Hey, y'all welcome to come back up anytime y'all want to. I I don't know what you're doing, Lisa and Wales, on the 9th, but that's when I'll be doing the teaching painting class, which me and Paint Motivation had rescheduled it. And that's like at 8 p.m. And then I'll be trying to do a giveaway on that one on that night.
So that'll be 9 p.m. our time.
Right.
So we'll mark
I
that
don't
down on our calendar.
Huh? Yes.
All right, so we'll mark that down on our calendar on the 9th.
Okay.
So that shouldn't be a problem at all.
Mm-hmm. So I can have up to 10 people on panel.
Cool.
Yeah,
Well, thank you.
I'll look forward to that.
Okay.
You guys have a good night. Thank you, Mark. Good night, my boyfriend. Good night, my girlfriend.
Wait,
Good night, my
Bonnie.
girlfriend.
I'm Lisa. I'm
Mark,
Lisa approved.
right, there you go. Mark, you have a great night, and
You
Bonnie,
too,
you
sir.
as well. I'm gonna
You
hop
too.
off as well.
Okay.
Go
Good
ahead
luck
and
with
name
that
the
night.
band.
Good
Thanks
night,
to my
everybody.
mom for coming in.
Good night.
Good
Good night.
night.